Hi there, it's Chelle and Gracie Lynn. I tell you, she is Mama's shadow sometimes, and right now she definitely is. So, I was going to kind of just do a kind of like a show and tell type thing as well. We got Happy Mail and kind of talk about what's been going on. Sorry we haven't had a video up. It's just we ended up working 12 hours on Friday, and then I had my doctor's appointment for my neck and didn't get home till almost dark, and it just wore us totally out. So we've been resting, which I know you guys are so sweet and say rest when you need to. So the doctor's appointment was about my neck, and he said he was a really nice. I really enjoyed talking to him. Very knowledgeable. He said that my muscles are really tight, and that so when they get tight, they kind of bulge, I guess is what he said, and so it looks like they're swollen. But he said, you know, your neck has all these muscles in there, and he said he'd like me to try physical therapy, which he thinks will really help. So, so he did say that he thinks physical therapy will really help, but he's going to go ahead and schedule me injections in 6 weeks, 6 or 8 weeks, if I need them. But he's hoping that I will talk to him next time we have a phone appointment, and he's hoping that it will be for me just to tell him that I'm feeling so much better and I don't have to worry about it. So anyways, that's what's going on. Not to worry about anything. He said, you know, if you fall, you're not going to hurt yourself. He said, though, don't fall. Well, you're not going to paralyze yourself, I guess is what he said. Because I did ask him about that. And, yeah, that was about it. But I tell you, with the COVID restrictions, it was kind of... yeah, I mean, they had signs up all over the place, you know, no visitors other than the person that's on the list and that made the appointment, nothing else. So, and then I tell you, when I have that mask on, I just can't breathe. I told Clint, I feel so lightheaded when I got out of the doctor's office. He waited in the car for me. So, yeah, I think we told you Gracie Lynn is 100%. Her blood work was 100%. I did have a couple of friends ask if I would create a digital to help, because they want to contribute to helping pay her vet bills, which I thought was so sweet. So I am going to do a kitty and maybe a dog. Gracie! Maybe a dog digital, so I'm going to work on that, and all the proceeds will go to taking care of Miss Gracie Lynn. She will have ongoing issues. Oh, the biggest news, guys. Remember little Charlie that we brought in? Let me see where he is. Let me go see if I can find him, and I'll show him to you. I'll be back. Anyways, little Charles is now little Lucy, because when we brought her in to start with, I just kind of did a quick glance, and then a couple of days ago, I really got in there and looked. Sometimes it's hard to tell with kittens. But it's a little girl, so her name is Lucy and no longer Charlie. Oh. Clint's wearing his headgear for working on the ink blenders, and he came in and scared her. She is still kind of feral. Oh, and we found out that our neighbors over here are selling cats. So I don't know what's going on there, but Clint said there was a note up there, and I was wondering if that's how come we have so many stray cats. I don't know. But anyways, Lucy, if she comes back up, I will get her for you. Still having some eye issues. She will end up going to the vet, and we'll see how far along she is and stuff like that, as far as her age, and if she can go ahead and have her hysterectomy. Yeah, she was here, but then she keeps running from me.
I got her.
Oh,
I got her.
Daddy got her.
She got
And then I was going to show you guys my drawings up to this point.
Mama was wanting you, and you have to be a brat and run off.
She was even right here, and I touched her.
She
ran
is
off.
a quick little booger.
Here's Miss Lucy.
Oh.
So, her name is Lucille, but we're going to
Yeah.
call her Lucy.
Yeah, I named her Lucille after B.B. King's guitar.
And then if she,
Gets in trouble, she has a middle name, Lucille.
we'll call her Lucille. We'll
So,
call her Lucy, but she's still kind of congested. We're still giving her
yeah, I just gave it to her, by the way.
antibiotics and treating her eyes and stuff.
Oh.
So we got so many animals. We got to take care of them, huh? Okay, baby girl. So yeah, she's a sweetheart. I was sleeping on the couch yesterday, and she was like sleeping behind my chin or behind my neck. Remember, this was how Gracie was when she was a itty bitty baby. Okay, you can go. You gonna go love on Sophia? So I hope it's not another Sophia where she's just super loud and obnoxious, you guys know. Obviously, I'm still in the house because we haven't had the money to get propane, even though it's only like $21, but so we chose to buy cat food and cat treats instead. Priorities, I tell you. Uh-oh, she's coughing. Hold on. You're okay. Just relax. You're okay. Quit. Okay, I think she's okay. Like Clint says, we're going to level them until we can't level them, you know, until something happens. So, okay, she's okay, guys. It's all good. So anyways, yeah, so Gracie Lynn doesn't have to go back into the hospital or into the SPA for the VET for 2.5 more weeks. So, but she's so funny. We've been getting, taking showers, and she sees us getting dressed and walking around and doing stuff, and so she follows us, and then she hides under the couch. And I think what she does is she knows that both of us are getting ready, and so she thinks, oh no, they're going to take me somewhere. So we got to figure out how to kind of capture her really quick when yeah, that. I'm going to scooch this over. I'm going to show you the Happy Mail that we got from Miss Doreen. Hi, Doreen. You guys are so sweet. So sweet. I did look at it because I think we got it Friday, and I was so exhausted and just worn out, and I wanted to see something fun, so we did open it. She wrote Happy Mail on it. Hopefully I didn't show her address. Thank you so much, Doreen. You know, Happy Mail just makes me happy. So she does have a cat stencil inside, and I actually have this die. Isn't it one die, and it has a whole bunch of cats on it? So I do have, pretty sure I have the same die in my stash. That's one thing I could do. I need to make a board, a bigger board that has magnet on it so that I can store more of my dies and kind of show you guys. I have so many of you guys sending me cute kitty things or cute dies. These are all the kitties that came in it, and they're shiny material, so that's kind of awesome. I wouldn't say it was cardstock, but it's probably a heavier, you know, paper, and it's shimmery. So, and she said she wanted to send this so we could use maybe some of them in my kitty journal. I'm so excited, but I kind of want to work on those digitals first, and maybe put some pictures of Miss Gracie in there. She gave me this cute little book. It has cute little sayings in there, and what's fun about it, you can use things like this as long as you don't like make copies of it and sell it, you know, but you can also, this one is strung together, so you can cut those and use these as pages in your books. Isn't that a fun thing to do? To get on with animals, you must have a sense of humor. Isn't that the truth? No matter how much cats fight, they're always seemed to be plenty of kittens. Could never accuse him of idleness, and yet he knew the secret of repose, whatever that is. Smallest feline is a masterpiece. It's so true. So, anyways, these are awesome. I love these. Thank you, Doreen, so much. So much. And she sent me this. Has a little picture of a kitty and a rat or a mouse. Look who's up here with me.
Yeah, you girl.
Yeah, she's just like, I'm gonna stay there, Mama.
Can't blame her.
Sophia's not happy with the baby, but she was like that with Gracie Lynn. So these smell. Did you smell these? They smell like they came from a cedar chest. I love that smell. It just reminds me of like Grandma and Mom and stuff. So really old little index cards, postcards, and then look at these. Cute. And she put things on the back of them. She kind of decorated them ready for me to use. So sweet. Doreen, these are just adorable. But yeah, I was so tired. And then I hurt. When I sit in the car, like for hours and hours and hours, I just hurt. And so yeah, it was that kind of day on Friday. And we're just now, I'm not even recovered yet. Oh, and these are so awesome. Look at this. Isn't that fun? I don't think I have any, unless Kathy, it's not my Kathy June, it's another Kathy. She's Crowder, I think. She sends me little pieces and stuff. She might have sent me some bags like this. But isn't that fun? You can put little pictures in here or something. And it closes up really thin. And then she made it into a little, has a little stopper thing or a thing on it. So cute. What a cute idea. We'll definitely be making some of those, guys. You know how I love to shellify things. That is just cute. So there's 1, 2, 3 bags, it looks like, is all. So that's not bad. I love that. Baby stepping on Sophia. And then some larger. I love that smell. It just smells like it came from my grandmother's house. And some more of those. But yeah, I'm hoping in the next week or so we'll get heat back out in the shed. It's just that kind of time. But last week, so if you guys can keep praying, because last week we got so many jobs, like it was the middle of summer, so it will get our bills caught up. So let me try to get one of these from Gracie Lynn. So I wanted to show you guys where it came from. This was a lesson from Lindsay Weirwick, the Frugal Crafter, and this is the book I used for her class. But in here I know that I will have my first portrait, and you guys are just gonna die, because I told Clint, you know, I'm still having some issues with portraits, but my goal is to really be able to just sit down and draw somebody. And that's, you know, the class that I'm taking now. But in order to see how far I've come, we've got to see where I came from. So, and I thought, you know, I haven't shown you guys this. This was May 2020 is when I started my drawing. So, let's see, my drawing career. This one was horrible. But by taking a class, you know, she can tell you what you did wrong. Like, I kind of outlined all these, and that's not what a photo would actually look like. So here's the one that got really good. But see how it has like natural, they're not all outlined, it's just like it had a shadow here and a shadow here, but the rest of it didn't, and stuff like that. So, you know, by taking classes from people, they can kind of show you what you're doing wrong. This one, it looks like it's upside down, but it was actually drawn upside down in class, because that shows you how to see things in a different direction. Instead of saying, oh, that's a nose, if you draw it upside down, you're just looking at the direction it's going in and stuff like that. Very informative. So she's the one who started me on my, this was, what was this one? A birch tree, and I've never seen a birch tree because we don't have that here. So, or in Texas that I was aware of. That was fun. Then this is my first portrait, and I remember Lindsay saying, oh, Michelle, you seem like a natural. Wait till the next one. But this is just straight on. You know, very seldom do you have portraits that are straight on. And even now I can see that the eyes are really big and stuff like that. So I'm learning, guys. Here's my first portrait. I think I've come a long way from this one. But Lindsay, you know, she's such a great teacher. She's like, you know, it kind of looks like those pictures that, and I remember most everything, so pictures that people put in their art journals and stuff like that. But yeah. And then I am very obsessive. So when something's not going right for me, I practice and practice and practice. And I think that's why I'm so obsessive about portraits right now. So yeah, I don't think she's horrible, but she certainly did not look like the lady. So I did it again. Let's see, this was, should I put the date? This was 5/9. And then a day later I did this one, and it was getting better, but I just felt like the eyes weren't in the middle of the skull or something, so I was kind of doing it how I could see. And they always say, draw as you see. Well, sometimes when you draw as you see, your eyes, you know, you really have to train your eyes. You really, really do, especially when you start out. Somebody's like, I just don't understand. Well, the thing is, you know it's a circle, but from the angle that you might be looking at it, you know, oh, I know it's a circle, but if you flip the circle, you know, it might be a moon shape or an oval, or, so you have to kind of learn that. Hence this one right here, which is, I couldn't seem to get that right. It's not too bad right there, but it was here, and I ended up drawing tons of these because I couldn't wrap my head around it of how to get that the way I needed to do it. So I practiced tons of these and ended up with tendonitis and couldn't draw anything for like a week because I'm obsessive. I gotta get it right. I gotta get it right. So yeah. So, and that was me trying again. That was me trying again. Looks like something came through. Did I ever get it right? I don't know. This was another birch tree. I think this was another one of Lindsay's lessons. Or maybe I did it on my own. I can't remember. This was me trying to draw Gracie Lynn. That's horrible. But again, that was, you know, a year and a half ago. But, you know, the more you do, they say practice makes perfect, and the more you do is the more you will learn. That's just the notes. Here's the girl again. That's kind of what she's supposed to look like. And where was she here? So yeah, definitely improved from my very first photo. So it's fun to do these and then to be able to look back, you know. But yeah, this one looked a lot more like her than that one did. This is just me drawing. I was like practicing some drawings. This was, I was gonna do like 100 faces in the year. So I might actually be able to do that this year. I don't know. So I drew 1, 2, 3. That one turned out really good. That one was okay. This one is one of my favorite drawings. It was a, I think it was based on Pinterest, but I just love the way it kind of came together. And then I think I drew that it was thinking of a nut. That's just cute. Here's my 4, 5, and 6. I think that's all I drew. This one, I really liked how this one turned out. The other two, not so much. This is supposed to be my sister. She laughs. The eyes look a lot like her, but I didn't have a picture of her chin, so I kind of just drew it, and that's what happened. This, I actually did not draw this. This was Andrew, my friend Charlotte, my best friend Charlotte. Her son drew this, a quick picture of her. He was giving me kind of a lesson. He's an art teacher. Let's see. This is supposed to be Clint and his cat. Oh, geez. Have you seen that one guy? I think his name is Dorian or something like that. And he goes on subways and he draws people. That's what I want to do. I just want to be able to sketch it and have it look just like the person. So that is what I am working towards in my life. Okay, so I am going to show you guys my first girl drawing so you guys can compare. Yeah, that's my first drawing. Okay, so this one, oh, here's another one of Lindsay. This was drawing a, it's a pen and ink drawing, and you never lift your hand from the surface. So it's all done in one drawing. So yeah, that was really fun. Kind of a different way. Then you guys saw that. That was awful. And I guess that's it. I still have room. Oh, did I have more in here? I thought I was doing my big drawings. My first 30. I don't know where I did those at. I don't think I did it. This was just some stuff that I did. This was 2015, so you know, you do improve. 2015. I do date everything. I've had this book for a long time. Oh, there's the ball drawing. That's the one that I was really trying to. She told me what to do, but see, you can. I don't know if you can tell, but it's still kind of off. That one was fun because that was done with waterable graphite. So you add water to your drawing, and then it becomes like a watercolor. That's me practicing. Okay, so we got those, and I don't know where my first set of faces are. That's odd, isn't it? I know it was in a big book because I thought, man, that's just too much. Okay, so this time I have done 7 drawings. It said there are 9 artists. Sorry, the cats are chasing. Cubby's really chasing Gracie Lynn, so I have to pay attention who's chasing who. But there are 9 artists, and I think I've almost experienced all of them. And I really like that they do things in different techniques. And I love what I'm learning. This one I was not a huge fan of. It is, you're using watercolor for your highlights and stuff. And I am going to go back and put like notes on the back of this, like who my teacher was and what I thought of the process. I think the drawing turned out just fine. It's just I'm not a fan of how the watercolor, plus it was, sorry cats, plus it was done in ink. I think we did it in pencil first and then we did ink, which is nice to do that. And I'm okay with the drawing. It's not my favorite, but you know, you're gonna learn what you're happy with and stuff. And this is called 30 Faces in 30 Days. So it's like 30 Faces / 30 days. And I don't think they're having a sale right now, but they do have like 30% off sales and stuff. So yeah, that was the first one I did. not that big of a fan. I was like, ugh, this is horrible. But it turned out fine. Turned out like a person, you know. What was the second one? I have to think. What's this one? Oh, this was another Lindsay. I think that's why I pulled it to show you. Another Lindsay colored pencil, and I loved that. That was really fun. I always wonder, because Lindsay, she skips from one to another, you know, different sketchbooks and stuff, and I never could figure that out, but I know now. It's different papers, whatever you want, you know. Oh, these are more Lindsay drawings. Show you these real quick. I can definitely see that I can improve on these. These were back in May 2020. This one, I thought I did such a great job on this, but you know, live and learn. You can definitely see things when you come back. And I love this one. This one's like a stylized stork. That one was really fun. This is one I did. This was day 2, I think. No, I don't know. Might have been day 4, and I didn't write it. Oh yeah, day 4, because the date corresponds with the. This one was done on a toned paper, and it was done in pencil and white charcoal. Though I didn't have charcoal, so I used Conte crayon, which is kind of like a chalk pastel. That one turned out really good. She was actually a redhead, and she has like little freckles and stuff. I really liked that one. I think that was all that was in this book. But the papers are different. This one's kind of like a gray, and then this one's brown. And this one was loose. Okay, so we have those. Let's see, this was me drawing. Just to draw and say, oh, I've been practicing, you know. Okay, this was day 2, and this was a hard trying to think, pose, I guess, because he is looking up. But my friend said it was awesome, so I feel like mine is a little bit thinner than the guy was on the actual picture, but I think he turned out really good. I was pretty happy with that. Trying to get those eyes in there really good. This one I loved. This was day 4. Did I do I might have done 2 on day 4 because I think I skipped day 3, but this was the 3rd one, and it was a caricature, and I think this was my most fun. I loved making this. You know, it's not really supposed to look like her, but it does look like her, you know, in a roundabout way. And this one was really fun, but yeah, I do want to put the teacher's name and stuff, because these teachers, they do go in there and have more lessons, but just them, and not, you know, not like this. But that was really fun. I would really enjoy getting to be to do caricatures. I think that would be a really fun thing to do, and I was practicing my signature there. But I loved this, and it was, some of it was using the ink, India inks that my sister gave me, and I needed black, and so I was able to use those. So that was kind of fun, using a Christmas present. Isn't that fun? This was done only in ink. There was no pencil. So he's like, just try it, and you know, it's not perfect, but again, it's just supposed to kind of resemble her, not really be a photorealistic drawing. So that one was fun. I love doing the hair. I need to get some new pens because my pens really skip and stuff, but they're fine. This was day 5. This was another ink one, though I did draw it out in pencil because that's what the guy teaches. And I loved it. It was a really fun one. I sent it to my brother, and he thought this was the one that the teacher did, and he's like, oh my gosh, that one's going to be so hard. And I'm like, that was me. And he's like, what? So it was really fun. It, you know, when you're doing Inktober and stuff, it's a challenge to do everything in ink, but this kind of teaches you, oh, you know, you can use ink, and it teaches you how to get in there and learn how to draw things in ink only, without, you know, because last time I was so intimidated, I just used graphite. So that one was really fun. This one, oh my gosh, guys. Isn't this fun? This one took me, this was the 6th is when I did this. So, 6th, is that Friday? No, this was Thursday. Because Friday I was too tired. I didn't do anything. But this one was so fun to do. But look at that hair, they're dreadlocks. Oh my gosh, so fun. Took me over 2 hours. And that's only, I think I could have put more time into it. But that's only 2 because I had a massive headache and I needed to take a muscle relaxer, but I didn't because I was going to go see the doctor the next day, all that jazz. So this one was a blast though. I loved doing those dreadlocks, and you're using different darknesses of pencil. So that was fun. I think we went up to an 8B, which is like the darkest black you can use. So that was really a fun one. And this lady, she teaches you how to, you start with a circle, and then you do your nose, and because the circle's the cranial of the head, you know. So it's really an informative class. If you guys are really interested in learning about this, and it's by Sketchy, S-K-C-H-Y, I think. I'll put a link below if I remember. If not, then somebody remind me and I will get that link down there. But this one was very intimidating, and I was thinking, there's no way I can do that, you know, I'm not sure. And for one thing, it's get me out of my comfort zone. This one was really, in fact, all of them up to this point have got me out of my comfort zone, because you're just like, I don't know if I can do that. That's really, you know, tough. And they only have an hour to show you. So like her, I'm sure it took her probably 2 hours as well, or longer, maybe not quite that long, because she kept fast forwarding. You know, like she'd be down here and then suddenly she'd have like half of the hair done. But they have to, I guess, fit it into an hour-long class. So it was really a fun little class. I enjoyed that. And this is the last one I did. This one I did yesterday. Sorry, hold on. This one I did yesterday, and I would say out of the classes that I really want to learn more from those teachers is the caricature. I really loved that design. I love this one too. I guess there's 3. But I love this look. I think it's fun, and you're just using some, you know, so I would love to learn more about doing the caricature drawing, the ink drawing, and then like the side profile. And this guy, I liked him because he didn't like do all the hair. You just kind of do the important pieces, you know, like the outline, and then your mind, when it looks at it, it kind of fills in the blanks, and I really like that style. And he also named like some other artists that he likes, and so that's another thing I want to write on the back. So I need to start writing notes when I'm watching it. I try to go ahead and watch it over once, and so it's an hour to watch and then come back in an hour to do. So it does take a little while. So I need to draw 2 today. That was it that I've done. But yeah, I think I've come a long way from my very first portrait. So I guess in a way this could be a, I guess in a way this could be like a caricature, you know. But yeah, no. But anyways, I'm really enjoying these classes, and so I'm trying to fit those in and, you know, just feel better, because we did have such a long day. We ended up having to go down to New Mexico for several jobs that, I don't know. Then we got down there and they said, or Clint couldn't find what he was looking for on a job, so I think we're going to have to go back on Tuesday. But that's fine. We ended up eating at Schlotzsky's, which is really something that we've missed out on, and it was so good. So yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. we'll be back tomorrow with another junk journal video. I just have to figure out what I want. I think we're going to start working on the cardinal journal. I think I'm far enough along in the digitals to kind of print them out and use them as papers, and then we will go from there. So I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I just wanted to share things. Thank you, Doreen, for all the fun goodies, and thank you so much. They will be loved and used. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video. See you soon. Bye.